All right. Good morning, everyone. How's everyone doing?
Morning, Judge. Happy Friday.
Morning, Judge.
Morning. Good morning. All right. Booker, do we have any more in the waiting room?
Just one coming in, Judge.
Hello.
All right. So if you could mute everyone, Booker.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. All right. So there's 9 o'clock straight up. So we are going to get started. I will explain to the Zoom audience how I'll be calling the docket. I will be calling the docket by the defendant's name. So defendants, when you hear your name called, please unmute yourselves, turn your camera on if it is off, and then announce yourself to the court. I'll say it one more time. I will be calling the docket by the defendant's name. So defendants, when you hear your name called, please unmute yourselves, turn your camera on if it is off. You are free to turn your camera back off after that, and then announce yourself to the court. Because from my end, I am checking that you're either answering the docket or that you're not answering the docket. And at some point, defense attorneys, if your client never zooms in today, I do issue FTAs. That stands for failure to appear. A warrant will issue for your client. So we will begin. This is Friday, May 12th, 2023, County Court 12, calling the 9 o'clock docket. We'll start with Roland Hernandez. Roland Hernandez. Jose Estrada. Jose Estrada. Aaron William Glenn. Aaron William Glenn. Stephen Michael Clark. Stephen Michael Clark. Julio Munoz. Julio Munoz.
Judge, good morning. I'm here for Mr. Munoz.
Okay, Counselor, I'll circle back around to it.
Thank you.
Anthony Mark Wilson. Anthony Mark Wilson. Unmute yourself, sir. Unmute yourself. Sergio Diaz. Sergio Diaz.
Sorry, Anthony Mark Wilson present, Your Honor.
Thank you, sir. Sergio
Yes.
Diaz. Raul Mata. Raul Mata. Destiny Dolores Rodriguez. Destiny Dolores Rodriguez. Dion Terrell Coleman. Dion Terrell Coleman. Gabriel Ortega Garcia. Gabriel Ortega Garcia.
Present.
Thank you, sir. Christopher Rob Sims. Christopher Rob Sims. Michael Juan Montoya. Michael Juan Montoya.
Hold down the space bar. It'll take.
I'm sorry, I'm Christopher Sims. I was trying to get the video on.
I'll circle back around to Christopher. Herbert Gonzalez. Herbert Gonzalez.
Yes, ma'am.
Herbert, thank you, Herbert. Melissa Don Feaster. Melissa Don Feaster. Gabriella Renee Medellin. Gabriella Renee Medellin.
Here, Your Honor.
Thank you, ma'am. Sergio Rodriguez. Sergio Rodriguez.
Here.
Thank you, sir. Angel Roman Ventura. Angel.
I'm here,
Ventura.
Judge.
Thank you, sir. Maki Stone. Malik Stone. Jose Angel Estrada. Jose Estrada. Javier Lerma. Javier Lerma.
Judge, he's on maroon shirt.
I'm here, Judge. I'm here.
Okay.
With counsel.
Put your camera on, Javier.
He had it on.
I don't know if I have it.
I'll circle back around to it. Jean Nicole Ochoa. Jean Nicole Ochoa. Jackie Alfaro. Jackie Alfaro.
Here, present.
Thank you, ma'am.
Judge,
Jennifer.
Mr. Lerma's got his video on, just by the way.
Thank you. Thank you, Counselor. Jennifer Salinas. Jennifer Salinas.
Present.
Thank you, Jennifer. Lisa Smith Morales. Lisa Smith Morales.
Here, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Got you checked in. Juan Fabian Solis. Juan Fabian Solis, Claudia Barrientos. Claudia Barrientos.
Here, Your Honor.
Thank you, ma'am. Justin Paul.
Your Honor, this is Stephen Clark.
Justin Paul Avalos. I do go through the docket twice. You guys don't interrupt when I'm calling the docket. Justin Paul Avalos.
Present, Your Honor.
Justin, there you go. Thank you, sir.
Yes.
Ryan Anthony Garza. Ryan Anthony Garza.
Here, Your Honor.
Thank you, Ryan. Andres Espinosa. Andres Espinosa.
I'm here, Your Honor.
Okay. William Garrett Wagner. William Garrett Wagner.
Here, Your Honor.
Thank you. Adam Carl Digdon. Adam.
Here,
Carl,
Your Honor. Here, Your Honor.
There you are. Thank you, sir. Got you checked in. Talton Joseph Walker. Talton Joseph Walker. Ramon Dominguez de la Torre. Ramon Dominguez de la Torre.
Here, Your Honor.
Thank you, sir. Robert Louis Alleman. Robert Louis Alleman. Emilio Gomez. Emilio Gomez.
Here, Your Honor.
Thank you, sir. James Jonathan Harris. James Jonathan Harris. Veronica Navarro. Veronica Navarro.
Here, Your Honor.
Thank you, ma'am. Tracy Ann Dorosky. Hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Tracy Ann.
I'm here. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Got you checked in. David Wayne Lamb. David Wayne Lamb.
Here. You got me? Here?
Yeah, there you go. Got you. Elliot Reed Wiley. Elliot Reed Wiley.
Present, Your Honor.
Thank you, sir. Jose Hinojosa Escobar. Jose Hinojosa Escobar. Matthew Garcia. Matthew Garcia.
Present, ma'am.
Thank you, Matthew. Joe Ortega. Joe Ortega.
Present, ma'am, right here.
Thank you, Joe. Got you checked in. Thomas Leonard Perry. Thomas Perry.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. Jessica Duran. Jessica Duran.
Here, Your Honor.
Thank you, ma'am. Woodrow Johnson. Woodrow Johnson.
Here.
Sir, could you turn your light on so I can see you better? Woodrow.
This one here.
Thank you, Nick, sir. Got you checked in. Andrew Michael Aguilar. Andrew Michael Aguilar. Jose Trinidad Abatis. Jose Trinidad.
Present, Your Honor.
Thank you, sir. Got you checked in. Tina Rochelle Espinosa. Tina Rochelle Espinosa. Philip Clay Brown. Philip Clay Brown. Maria Fernandez. Maria Fernandez. Michael Anthony Galliana. Michael Anthony. Travis Edward Allen. Travis Edward Allen. Christopher Pettis Abaya. Christopher Pettis Abaya. Russell Lyle Reichert. Russell Lyle Reichert. Angel De Jesus Martinez. Angel De Jesus Martinez. All right. I will go back again through this list one more time for the individuals that did not answer at the 9 o'clock docket call. But first, I'm going to give some instructions on how this morning is going to roll out. So defense attorneys that need a reset, the court will give you a reset. I do, however, require that you talk to one of the two ADAs on the Zoom. Even defense attorneys, if you have talked to one of the two ADAs, like your last court setting, you have not changed your mind, you still want the exact same thing, I'm still requiring that you talk to one of the two ADAs. Even if you just got hired last night or last week or last month, I'm still requiring that you talk to one of the two ADAs. Even if there is a felony pending along with this County Court 12 case, I'm still requiring that you talk to one of the two ADAs. I see no downside to communication, guys. I know that I am over here trying to move my docket, and I know that you defense attorneys are trying to bring closure to your clients' cases so they can get back to their normal lives, and we cannot do that without communication. So defense attorneys, just please take a few moments to go into one of the breakout rooms and get on the same page. Of the setting this morning, one of the two ADAs. Now, defense attorneys, if you have talked to one of the two ADAs within the last 2, 3, even up to 5 days ago, and that talk, that chat, that call, that email was about the setting today, I'll take that. I do consider that a convert. Now, how we're going to do this is I need defense attorneys, the defense attorneys, to please send chats to Booker. Booker's going to line you guys up in order of how he receives those chats to go into the breakout rooms. Now, it is 9:11 now. Usually about 10 o'clock, we're more than 75% done with this docket. I say that to say that we really do try to move things along quickly in County Court 12. So defense attorneys, when Booker put you guys in those breakout rooms, please do not pop out of the breakout rooms to say, no one has come to see me in the breakout room. You're just going to slow things down, and Booker's going to have to put you at the end of the list. So just be a little patience, okay? Just exercising a little patience. Someone will be there shortly to talk the matter of the setting today. All right, now I'm going to go back through this list one more time. This time it'll be for the people that did not answer at the first go around. If you answered, you're okay, you're checked in, all right? So remember, I will be calling the docket by the defendant's name. So defendants, when you hear your name called, please unmute yourselves, turn your camera on if it is off, and then announce yourself to the court. Because defense attorneys, if your client is not zooming in, at the end of the day, I do issue FTAs. That stands for failure to appear. A warrant will issue for your client. So here we go again. It's Roland Hernandez on the Zoom now. Roland Hernandez.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Roland. Got you checked in. Jose Angel Estrada. Jose Angel Estrada. Aaron William Glenn. Aaron William Glenn. Stephen Michael Clark. Stephen Michael Clark. Mr. Clark. I don't know.
There's 2 Clarks.
Mr. Stephen Clark, is your middle name Michael?
Yes, 1 second. Let me take you off my Bluetooth. Hold on.
No, I can hear you.
Okay, can you hear me better now,
Yeah,
ma'am?
thank you. Got you checked in. Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You guys remember, when I call your name, if you have not answered previously, please unmute yourselves, turn your camera on and announce yourself. Sometimes I can get up to 50 or 60 people. We almost have 50 people on this Zoom right now. I cannot see every little block, so I really do need you to announce yourself. I do not want to inadvertently issue a warrant for someone at the end of the day, but for the fact that they were on the Zoom, they just did not follow the instructions. Again, please unmute yourselves, turn your camera on, and announce yourself to the court. Don't wait in the background, do things of that nature, okay? Please follow the instructions. Okay.
Stephen Michael Clark, I'm here, Judge.
Got you in. I got you checked in, Stephen. Sergio Diaz. Sergio Diaz. Raul Mata. Raul Mata. Destiny Dolores Rodriguez. Destiny Dolores Rodriguez. Dion Terrell Coleman. Dion Terrell Coleman. Christopher Rob Sims. Christopher Rob Sims.
I'm here, Your Honor.
Christopher Sims, thank you, sir. Got you checked
Yes,
in.
ma'am.
Michael Juan Montoya. Michael Juan Montoya. Melissa Don Feaster. Melissa Don Feaster.
Yes, ma'am, I'm here.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. Maki Malik Stone. Maki Malik Stone. Jose Angel Estrada. Jose Angel Estrada. Jean Nicole Ochoa. Jean Nicole Ochoa. Juan Fabian Solis. Juan Fabian Solis. Talton Joseph Walker. Talton Joseph
Present.
Walker. Thank you, sir. Robert Luis Alleman. Robert Luis Alleman. James Jonathan Harris. James Jonathan Harris. Jose Hinojosa Escobar. Jose Hinojosa Escobar. Andrew Michael Aguilar. Andrew Michael Aguilar. Tina Rochelle Espinosa, Tina Rochelle Espinosa, Philip Clay Brown, Philip Clay Brown, Maria Fernandez, Maria Fernandez, Michael Anthony Galliana, Michael Anthony Galliana, Travis Edward Allen, Travis Edward Allen, Christopher Pettis Obaya, Christopher Pettis Obaya, Russell Lau Reichert. Russell,
Present, ma'am.
is that Russell?
Present.
Okay, thank you, sir. Got to check them. Angel De Jesus Martinez. Angel De Jesus Martinez. All right. I've now gone through the docket twice. Is there anyone on the docket? You're here, you think you're in the right place, and you did not hear your name called either time that I called. You did not hear your name called at all this morning. Anyone?
That's me, Judge.
Okay.
Luis Diaz, sorry.
Okay.
I just realized I was echoing.
Okay, okay. All right. Okay, well, if there's no one, then I will move forward. I will move forward with the
Judge, can I give people to check? I was real busy, so I have some people that
Okay.
are on there.
Okay,
Did you get number 25?
number 25. Yes, she's Lisa Smith Morales is checked in.
Fernandez, number 52.
Number
She
52.
is in the hallway. She's on Zoom. She just can't. She
Okay.
can't talk to you. But
Okay.
She's
Okay.
on Zoom.
All right. Who else?
And number 57.
Number 57. Angel De Jesus Martinez is in the hall. Okay. Yeah, I got him checked in now.
Okay.
All right.
That's all I got.
Okay, for now. All right. So moving forward, before we move forward with other matters of the court, I'm going to give a few housekeeping rules for County Court 12. The first rule being defense attorneys that are moving forward with the plea this morning. I see we have quite a few listed on the docket. Remember, 2 sets of paperwork. One set comes from the court, the other set comes from the district attorney's office. If you are not sure if your client has done all of the paperwork, please get with Booker. Booker can put you in a breakout room with your client and you can go over these matters. I just don't want anyone to sit on the Zoom for an hour or so. And when I call the case, we discover that no paperwork or only part of the paperwork has been done. It's an easy solution to that one. Also, defense attorneys, when moving forward with the plea, please ask your client this one question: are they a resident of Bexar County? I realize that San Antonio is a very touristy city. We get a lot of outsiders. But if you're moving forward with the plea and that paperwork has been sent over to probation and we don't know that your client does not reside in Bexar County, your client is going to get an automatic violation. Who needs that household at the beginning of their probation? Just let your probation officer know, let me know, let the court know so that I can write it on the file that perhaps your client resides in Harris County, Travis County, or even in another state. This is America. You can live where you want to live. You just have to let us know that. And then I can make the decision, should your client's case be transferred or should I allow your client to report to probation by Zoom? So please just let someone know that before that plea paperwork goes over to probation, all right? Also, defense attorneys that have an MTR on the docket, remember, besides talking to one of the 2 ADAs, you must also speak to Mr. Charles Kimbrough. He is the CLO, the probation officer for County Court 12. Of course, because it is an MTR, a motion to revoke your probation, I do need the input from the probation department, okay? Also, defense attorneys, if your client has been arrested, just arrested at least twice for a DWI, that case is going to automatically be sent over to the DWI court. That is a treatment specialty court. I cannot mandate or order anyone into that court, but your client will be given the opportunity to be evaluated and talk to someone about what I consider red flags and issues of alcohol usage. Your client will not be able to leave this judiciary able to say that no one offered them help or talked to them again, what I consider red flags and issues of alcohol usage. Also, besides presiding over County Court 12, I do also preside over the mental health court. That is a treatment specialty court also. If anyone wants their case to be transferred to that docket, just give it Booker. Booker can get that referral process started. It doesn't even have to be that your client has ever been professionally diagnosed with a mental health illness. If they think they're suffering from bipolar, schizophrenia, PTSD, trauma, bipolar, schizophrenia, or any of those things, just that is good enough for us. We will get them professionally seen by a doctor. I do run several dockets of mental health. One of the dockets being the PTD docket. If your client is deemed eligible for that docket, not only does your client's case get dismissed, it gets totally expunged from your client's record at no cost to your client. Just options for everyone. All right, so moving forward, Are there any defense attorneys that have already conferred that you need to give a report to the court? We can give your client a reset and release your client. Any defense attorneys that have already conferred? None? Okay. All right. So I just want to give a heads up, guys, when we give you guys the resets, please write that reset down. It seems that I get so many that when we give the reset to you guys, you'll just, I don't know, forget about it, miss your court date, and then of course a warrant is issued. Please write your court date down, okay? Write
Hi, Your
court-
Honor.
Yes.
I'm
Yes,
so
sir.
apologetic for interrupting. My lawyer, he's actually in trial. He's been in trial for a couple of days. He said he already reached out to you guys about the reset. I just didn't know what I was supposed to do in the meantime. I just want to make sure.
Okay. Booker, this is Raphael's client. Booker will put you in a breakout room and talk to you in a few moments, okay?
Okay, thank you so much, Your Honor.
And also defense attorneys, I have many FTAs on the docket that I've written FTAs by the name. I implore you to please call your clients to get them on the Zoom this morning. It's the easiest thing. Just get them on the Zoom before we finish the docket out so that I will not have to issue a warrant. I mean, I think more than, I don't know, close to half the docket seems like there's FTAs. Easiest thing ever, guys, just get on the Zoom so that I will issue FTAs if I do not hear from your clients by the end of the day. All right. Okay, Booker, I'll let you move forward with the recess for many defense attorneys. Okay.
For Stephen Clark,
Yes.
that attorney did not. I don't have any notice that.
A retained counsel.
No, Judge.
Okay, Mr. Clark, this is what we'll do.
Yes, Your Honor.
We'll put you in. Put this in the breakout. I'll recall your case. I will recall your case for Monday. Okay. You really need to give it to your attorney. He has not filed the notice of retained counsel, but I'll recall the case for Monday morning. Monday morning is also a Zoom docket, so you can Booker will send you that link before Monday. Okay. All right. So
and then that way he can do the whole reset stuff through you guys in that time frame. Well,
he needs to file a notice of retained counsel, but you can talk to him. I realize he's in trial now, and
gotcha.
But hopefully both you guys can be on the Zoom docket Monday morning at 9 o'clock. Okay.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, very well. You're free to leave, sir.
Okay. Thank you, Your Honor.
How do you refresh it?
Booker, when you're ready, I have a few announcements.
Okay, never mind. I got it.
Hey, Anthony, you need to mute yourself.
Okay, yes, sir. Sorry, it had froze up. The phone had froze.
Okay.
Go right ahead, Tim.
Okay. So I'll have a few folks that I need to speak with in the breakout room before I can announce on those cases. But in Ryan Garza, I believe we've referred that to DWI court. I don't know what the status is of that yet.
Let's see.
Booker, I'm sorry. I just got off the phone with Robert's office, Robert Maurer, and he
I'll
says,
be with you in one moment, ma'am.
okay, yes, sir, yes.
Okay.
Hey, Tim, do you have a case number on that?
I do. 627672. He has 2 cases. If you want the other one, let me know.
All right. Let's see.
Ryan, you can hear me, correct?
Yes.
Have you done an interview with the DWI court yet?
No, I haven't received any notification or they haven't reached out to me.
Okay.
Okay. I will reset this and then I'll follow up with Mary Jane in regards to what's going on.
Do I need to send paperwork to you? Or
No,
you got it. Okay.
You sent the attorney permission form, correct?
I believe I did.
Okay. I will double check. If I need anything from you, I will send you an email. I'll give you a call and let you know.
Okay.
But in the meantime, I'm going to reset it to June 14th.
Okay. That'll be fine. Is that a Zoom docket?
The judge is going to stop doing Zoom at the end of the month.
Ah, very good. Okay. Well, there we go. Okay. Let's see. Next.
Booker.
Ma'am, I will be right with you.
Okay.
Next on Tracy Dvorak, 693729. We're still working through what to do in that case. If we could reset for the same day, that June 14.
It sounds good.
Okay. And then on Ramon De La Torre, 691144. He is going to get his classes done in the next 30 days, and then we'll work it out on June 14th if we can.
And that was for which one?
Ramon De La Torre, 691144.
Okay. Sounds good.
Okay. And on Mr. Anthony Wilson, 626633, I emailed this morning. You probably haven't seen it, but I emailed the referral order and attorney permission for the mental health court. And so we'd like to reset to that June 14, and we'll see, well, I guess, where he is, unless we need to do something else.
Anthony, okay.
It's 626633.
Okay, so that one's going to be set for Thursday, the 15th. We do all of our plea-ins on Thursdays.
Okay, so that'd be 6:15.
Correct.
Okay, and then they will reach out to him once they get the referral and screen him.
You emailed that to me?
I did this morning.
Okay, cool. I will send it over to Charlotte. She's the intake specialist, and then she will contact your client and go from there.
Okay, great. Thanks, Booker. And then on Gabriel Ortega, 662756, I'd like that June 14 day. We are still waiting on some video.
Yeah, sounds good.
And so I'd like to excuse all those folks. So that would have been Ryan Garza, Tracy Dvorak, Ramon De La Torre, Gabriel Ortega, and Anthony Wilson.
They are
And
all free
to go.
to log off.
Okay. All right. So you guys are free. And then I would like to speak with, I've got a few folks to speak with, Booker, but I need to talk to them individually. May I speak with Chris Sims first?
Yes. If you go back to number 1, Tim, I will put him in there with you.
All right. Thank you.
No problem.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too.
Thank you.
Mr. Byron.
Yes, I'm with Derek Ritchie's office for Dion Coleman. I need to speak with the confer with the DA.
Okay, I'll put your line.
Okay.
Booker, Dion Coleman just walked into the court. Steve told them to go outside and jump on the Zoom because everything is on the Zoom today. That is for counselor that was just speaking. I think he said that he represented Mr.
Yes,
Coleman.
Judge.
Okay.
Yes, Judge.
Okay.
Gabriella.
Yes, sir.
Wonderful.
Okay.
Sorry.
Christy, did you have a question?
You were stating earlier.
Yes, I just contacted Robert Mauer's office and they said that they were trying to get it reset for the 16th. I don't know if they were going to reach out to you. I thought that he was going to be on today, but he's in trial, I believe.
What is your case number?
My case number,
Your case or SID number?
my SID number, I don't have it. I'm so sorry.
No worries. What is your date of birth?
3302.
And your full name?
Gabriela Renee Medellin.
Yes, they sent me an email yesterday. I told, excuse me, I told them to still have you to log on.
Okay.
That way we can give you a court date so that way you hear it from us, not secondhand. But I will set your court date to June 13th.
June 13th.
Yes, ma'am, and that will be in person in County Court 12.
Okay, thank you so much.
Not a problem. You're free to log off.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Mr. Cobbs.
Morning, Booker. I've conferred with Jonathan. I'm going to put together a mitigation packet. I was going to ask for a reset. Jonathan's going to work on sending over an offer depending on what I can get together.
All right, let's see here. That's for a happy hour alarm, correct?
That is correct. Number 21.
Alrighty. I will reset this to June 14th.
Let's see, June 14th. I've got that down. I appreciate it. May he and I both be excused?
Yes, just to give you a heads up, at the end of the month, Judge is going back to in-person. So all that will be back to in-person.
Okay, I'll make a note of it on the calendar.
Alrighty.
Appreciate it. Thank
No
you.
problem. You guys have a good weekend.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Lisa Smith.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. You.
Oh yeah. Do you have my certificate on file for the criminal classes?
That will be with your attorney. I don't get any information from your attorney.
Okay.
Did you
Because I
send,
can't-
did you, whatever you did you send it over to your attorney?
Yes. I
Okay,
sent it over to everybody. I know what's in the bread. Sent to a lot of people.
okay, so she's gonna confer with the state and then she'll let you know what's happening from there.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Mr. Rodriguez.
Hi, Booker. So I was in an empty breakout room. I don't know if it was the correct one, but
Yeah, unfortunately, we only have one ADA today.
okay. Yeah, you can put me back in. I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, he's moving very quickly. There's one attorney ahead of you, and then you're next in line.
Okay, thanks.
No problem.
You can put me back in.
Booker.
Yes, sir. Can I help you?
Yes, just wondering. It's Andres Espinosa. Just wondering if I was gonna get put on a separate docket or
I'm waiting for your attorney to finish confirming with the state, and then we can best determine what's gonna happen with your case from there.
okay. I'll go ahead and wait.
Mario Moreno.
Morning, Booker.
Morning.
I have 3 this morning, starting on number 36, Emilio Gomez.
All
I was
right.
contacted by the coordinator for adult drug court.
Okay.
Said that after the screening, Mr. Gomez was deemed eligible for drug court. I guess they're going to work on transferring him to County Court 11, provide me an offer and contract, and I think he's scheduled for next week.
Okay. Sounds good. I will just give it. So he's scheduled for next week to go into.
Yeah, she said that she was putting him on May 18th at 1:30. And at that point, he should have an offer in the contract to decide on that day if he's going to enter drug court on that day.
Okay, sounds good. I will reset it to May 31st right now. I'm pretty sure they're gonna send me an email either today or Monday requesting the file, and then we'll send it over and go from there.
Sounds good. So you said on your end, it's on the 31st?
Correct.
Okay.
But I'll reach out to them today to see what's going on.
Right, sounds good. You ready for my next one?
Yes, go right ahead.
It's number 43, Matthew Garcia.
Yes.
The state is still trying to reach out to their complaining witness in that case, and they're requesting one more reset for him.
Okay, sounds good. I'll reset that to June 14th.
And my last one is the very last one on the docket, 57, Angel Martinez.
Yes.
Today I was the first day that Jonathan laid eyes on it. I talked to Caleb at the last hearing.
Okay.
Jonathan's going to review himself to consider how to move forward on the case or to potentially make another offer.
Okay, no worries. He's actually in the hallway, so I'll get him a reset, but it's reset to 6:14 also.
6:14, yes, sir. All right, sounds good. All right, sir. And that's all I have this morning.
All right, you and your clients are all free to log off.
Appreciate it. You have a good one.
You too. Mr. Oh, looks like he logged off. Steven.
Hey Booker, I just sent over the signed contract. I don't have anything else. Can me and Mr. Johnson be excused?
Yes, sir.
Thanks so much. I appreciate y'all.
Not a problem. Have a good one.
Take care.
You too. Mr. Rentry. You're muted, Tim.
Thank you. Mr. Sims has agreed that he would like to be evaluated for the mental health court. So if we could reset him to that June 15 date, and I will submit the paperwork to you today before I'm finished with Zoom.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay. And then I didn't realize, I should have realized, Mr. Ron, I've already spoken. We're not ready to do something on her case yet. If we could reset her to 6:14, we're still evaluating the evidence. Jessica Duran, and that was case number I have it here somewhere. Six 98783.
Alrighty. All right, 6:14.
Okay, Jessica, you can log off. And then may I speak with Elliot Wiley in the breakout room?
Oh, yeah. Yes. Elliot Wiley.
He
All right,
is,
I will put him in number one for you.
all right, thank you.
No problem. Mr. Sims. Christopher Sims.
Yes, sir.
All right, sir. The court date has been reset to June 15th. That'll be in person in County Court 12. You're free to log off, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Y'all have a nice day.
Me too.
I'm waiting on
Mr. Rodriguez.
Hi, Booker. So I just finished conferring with the state. They are still trying to put together an offer, and we're still in the middle of the mitigation, putting together a mitigation package. So we'd like to get a reset if that's okay.
Who's your client?
David Lamb.
David Lamb. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to reset that to June 15th.
Okay, thank you, Booker.
Not a problem. You and your client are both free to log on.
Okay, have a good weekend.
You too.
Hey, Booker, can I bug you?
Hey, Booker.
Yes, Tim.
I think that we are going to be able to work Mr. Wiley's out today. I just emailed you his email for plea papers.
Sounds good.
We'll need to jump in with the prosecutor at some point, but if I could speak with Adam Digdon, that would be great.
Okay. I will. Let's see. All right. I will send that paperwork out, and once you're finished with all your clients, we can get you in with the state.
Thank you.
No problem. You can go back to number one. Adam's waiting for you there.
All right.
Miss Cupid.
I need to confer with the state, please.
Yes, I will get you in line. Let's see.
Thank you.
Hey, Booker, I
Yes.
was in the breakout room. Does that mean that I was already in line?
Yes, actually, if you go back to number 9, you're next to be the state to
Perfect.
come back to.
I'm going back. Thank you.
No problem.
Hello, Mr. Booker. Mom, I can't hear nobody. Hello, Mr. Booker. I'm just trying to see if my lawyer's checked in on anything.
Can I go back to room 2 with my client, Herman?
Miss Blake.
Hey, so my client is Mr. Herbert Gonzalez, who's just trying to check in. I talked to the state and they're having some discovery issues. If I could get another reset, please.
Yes, ma'am. Let's see.
And I'm already scheduled to be in your court on the. Oh, let me see.
Ma'am.
On the 12th of June, if you could set it for then.
Okay, sounds good. Mr. Gonzalez, I will put you in a breakout room and you can talk to your attorney, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Not a problem. All right, Angela, once you guys finish, you guys are free from there.
Thank you.
Mr. Booker,
Yes, ma'am.
my phone is about to die and none of the cords in my car are working. I have terrible cell reception out here. I'm in Divine. I don't know how long my phone is going to be on for. So I don't know if they've done a reset or.
Okay.
I know I've already checked in and everything, but I don't know how long my phone's gonna. It's gonna be up.
You're fine. Just stay put. Do you have a charger at home?
Yeah, but but I have to drive down. I have to drive and go get it. So I might leave the meeting for a minute, but I'll be back.
Okay, if you happen to log off, we'll understand, but come back on it as immediately as you can.
Okay, I'll try to hurry up and get it real quick and get back on.
Hello, sir. I'm free to go.
Yes, sir, you're free to log off.
Thank you.
Booker, could I speak with Angel Ventura?
Yes, sir. Number one, Tim.
You're in contact with my attorney. Right, I guess we're on the Zoom meeting right now, and I have.
Ms. Cupid.
Yes, sir. I've conferred with the state and they're going to tender a dismissal on Roland Hernandez. I believe he's already done the paperwork, so I just want to make sure it'll make its way to judge and get signed so my client can be released from the Bear County Jail.
Yes, ma'am. There will, either they're going to, no, he's in jail. So they will walk down a dismissal today, and then the clerks will process it, and then send the director over to the jail to have your client released.
All right. Well, thank you very much. And based on that, can Roland and I be excused?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, have
Mr. Hernandez, the judge will get that dismissal signed today. And then hopefully either today or early in the morning, they'll have you process and release.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
That's exactly what
All right. Thank you.
You're free to go back, sir.
Hey, Booker, it's Tim. I'm back when you're ready.
Yes.
Mr. Ventura is going to do some community service hours up front and improve his situation. Could we come back on June 14 for a plea?
Yes. Sounds good.
You're getting close to that house and get smile like that.
Yes, I will set that to 6:14.
Okay, so Angel, you can log off.
Buddy.
I have now spoken, I believe, with everyone that's remaining. Can I go back in with the state whenever there's an opportunity?
Yes, it sounds good.
Thanks.
Oh, really? True that. Booker. Is it possible to get into a breakout room with my client?
Yes, which one?
Claudia, I think she was just Claudia.
Claudia. Yes. Okay.
Good morning, Booker. Please let me know when you have a moment.
Go right ahead.
Hey, my client, he had some technical issues and he's coming in from out of town. So he's gonna come in at 1 to check in, but I wanted to pre-confer and get a date ahead of you for in-persons. So I just want to let you know. That way he can just come in and check in at 1. Does that make sense?
Is he what is his name?
Travis Allen. Edward Travis Allen or Travis Edward Allen.
He's on my docket for today.
Yes, he's on a pretrial conference.
Let's see. Alrighty. All right, I'll put you on line to confer.
Thank you.
Booker, can I make a quick announcement to you?
Yes, I'll go right ahead.
Hi, good morning. So we have conferred with the state, and I believe that we have an agreed recommendation for the court on Mr. Munoz on his MTR. So if you can let me know what you need from me, and we'll just wait for paperwork.
So what's going on with his cases?
He's going to be pleading, entering a plea of true to one of the violations. I believe it's violation of number 3 condition.
Okay. And then the new case?
He has, does he have a new case with you?
Yeah, he has a criminal mischief.
Oh, I wasn't aware that he had, I don't think that the prosecutor was aware of that either. So, let me, I guess, just put me back in a breakout room, or I'll talk to him and see what he wants to do on the new case. I don't think either one of us were aware that he had the new case here.
Okay, sounds good.
50% worked out. We're making progress.
There you go.
Okay, thanks.
No problem. Hey Booker, how many days jail credit does he have? For the MTR? Yes. 71. 71. Thank you.
Judge Booker,
Yes, ma'am.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Thanks.
Booker, could I speak with Mr. Digdon again in the breakout room?
Yes, sir. Mr. Byron.
It says if you lose any of it.
Yes, I need to do a reset. We need to get our hands on some video footage.
Okay, which one's your client?
Dion Coleman.
Okay.
No comment.
All right, I'm gonna reset both of those cases to June 14th.
And has he checked in to let you know that he's here or?
Yes, sir, he is on.
Okay. Thank you. You said
No problem.
June 14th?
Yes,
Okay.
Dion Coleman,
Yes.
Mr. Coleman.
Excuse me, Mr. Booker.
Okay, 1 second. Dion Coleman. You go ahead and give your client a call. But he is on.
Okay, just making sure he doesn't get a warrant issued.
No, sir. I got him.
Okay.
No problem. Mr. Walker.
Yes, I was just checking to see how much longer it's going to be. I have to be at work in about 20 minutes.
I'm just waiting for your attorney to back and let me know what's going on with your case.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Mr. Booker, this is Melissa Feaster. I'm back.
Thank you, ma'am. Paul.
Okay, I'm back. I've conferred with the prosecutor on both my cases. It looks like they're leaning toward trials, but he did want to review the videos. Does your judge do a standard DWI discovery or order, or do I need to prepare one to submit to the court?
For blood discovery?
Yes.
Yeah, we have those in the court.
Y'all do y'all standard one?
Yeah.
Okay, so I need to do that on one of the cases. The other one is a blow, and so to make a long story short, if I could get a pre-trial setting to give them time to review their videos, give me time to do the discovery and get that stuff, and then if we could go from there. Is it possible to do that?
Yeah, that's fine.
You can put them both on the same date also.
All right, I will set them to June 15th.
June 15th. Okay, can we be excused?
Yes, you and your clients are all free to log off.
Okay, thank you. Oh, my other client is here with me in the courtroom. You need to see him? Not in the courtroom, in my office.
Yes.
You do need to see him? Okay, will you send in Sergio, Angela?
All right, thank you.
Claudia, I'll call you in a minute, okay?
All right, sounds good. Have a good week. Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. He's right here, Booker. Wait.
Yep, Mr. Diaz. Sergio Diaz. Okay, your court date's gonna be set to 6:15.
He's a Spanish speaker, so I'll translate.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, I'm gonna cut him loose.
All right, thanks, Paul.
Thank you, Herman. Have a good weekend.
You too.
Booker, we're gonna do a JSAT on that other case too. So Jonathan said to just let you know so you could send me all the paperwork I need.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, awesome. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hey Booker, I just finished conferring whenever you have a minute.
Go right ahead.
I'm covering for Brian today on Jose Aboites. And we're requesting a reset to get mitigation to the state on that one. And I have one other case as well.
You're covering for Brian Oriole?
Yes, with Sean Brown.
Okay, cool. Let's see. All right, and what's going on with Jose's case?
We're just at this time, Mr. Aboites is working on mitigation. So we want to get that to the state at the next setting.
Okay. I'll reset that to 6:15.
Alrighty, and then thank you. The only other case I have is Jackie Galindo.
Alrighty, and what's going on with this?
We dropped off mitigation to the state already, but they aren't seeing it uploaded in their file currently. So we're just asking for a reset to give them time to review the mitigation to make an offer at the next setting.
Okay, I'm doing for 6:15 also.
Alrighty, thank you, Booker. And may Mr. Aboites and Ms. Galindo be excused?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. Thank you. You have a good weekend, Booker.
You too. Have a good one.
Thank you, Booker. Appreciate it.
No problem.
Booker, I'm almost finished. Could I go into I think I'll need to go to a different breakout room, but with Elliot Wiley.
Yes. Okay.
Hey, Booker. Michael Gross on Thomas Perry.
Yes.
I hope you got that chat okay. I'm sorry I had to leave to do that talk.
Oh, no worries.
So I don't have the that form to go to the DWI court to, you know, check off that box.
Okay, I'll get that sent over to you.
Cool.
And I will reset the court date for June 16th.
June 16th.
Yes.
Let me just double check. So I'm in the middle of picking a jury on a death penalty case, and that week we're picking a jury of the 13th through the 16th. But I'm open on the 12th, Booker, if you wanted to move it up a little earlier, or the 9th, or I
Okay.
can do the 19th, the following Monday. I think, are we open on the 19th, on Juneteenth?
I am not sure about that, but we can do the
I'm open
12th.
on the 19th too, Booker.
We can do the 12th.
The 12th is perfect, sir.
Alrighty. Sounds good. So I will reset it to the 12th.
Great. And was Mr. Perry, he was able to take off?
Yeah,
He's not still on, is there? He is. Okay, it's okay for him to leave?
Yes, he can log off.
Great. Thanks, Booker. Take care, man. How does he know to log off? Do you know, sir?
I'll let him know.
Okay. Thanks, Booker. I hope you have a great weekend, sir.
Thank you. You have a good weekend also.
Take care. Bye.
Bye. Ms. Kronberg.
Hi, Booker. Can I confer with Mr. Escobar Inosa?
He didn't appear today.
Well, okay. Monica doesn't have contact information for him. Do we have like the phone number for a bond company, maybe?
Let's see. Yeah, he's on bond with A Action.
Mhm.
And their phone number is 226-5487.
Okay, I will give them a call and see if we can get him to sign on to the Zoom.
It sounds good.
Thank you, Booker.
You're welcome.
Booker, what cases did you say were ready? Is he there? I think he stepped away. I know he said some cases were, Tim, your cases are ready, right?
Did you? I'm pretty sure that Elliot Wiley is ready. I think my other client may still be working on paperwork.
Okay, Elliot Wiley. What number is that? Elliot Wiley.
I have 2 cases ready on Mr. Munoz as well, Judge.
¿Me hablaron a mí?
Hey, Booker, do you mind coming to pull up all those cases you were telling me about?
Yes, Judge. I
Okay.
just, Jonathan is finishing up with Ryan. He's gonna come out and do all the plays.
Okay, all right. Okay.
Yeah, they're just waiting for Jonathan. He's gonna pop up in a minute.
Jonathan, okay, all right.
Your Honor, I am here if you're waiting for me to do some of these pleas.
Okay, so we're gonna move forward first with Louis Vincent Diaz. Everybody ready on that case?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
Yes, Judge. I'm here in the hallway. Here's my client. Judge,
Okay.
we're appearing on my phone. We're
Did you
ready.
guys did y'all want to come into the conference room? A little more privacy? Like you want to step in here?
I think it's okay, Judge. We're kind of over here in the hallway by ourselves, but I think it's okay, Judge.
Okay,
Thank
there
you.
we are. Here we go. The court will call the case of Louis Vincent Diaz, cause number 683630. Will each attorney state their name and who they represent for the record, please?
Jonathan Alvarado for the state.
Good morning, Your Honor. Dirk Ashball for Mr. Diaz, Judge. And we're ready.
Good morning, Mr. Diaz. How are you doing, sir?
Good morning, ma'am. Thank you. I'm doing okay.
Okay. Are you the same Louis Vincent Diaz who's been charged to the DWI?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you a U.S. citizen, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Have you had an opportunity to discuss this case with your lawyer?
I have. Yes, ma'am.
And counselor, are you satisfied your client is competent enough to move forward in the plea today?
Yes, Judge.
Mr. Diaz, did you get an opportunity to go over a document entitled Defendant's Waiver of Constitutional Rights and Court's Admonishments?
I did.
Did you go over that document with your lawyer?
We sure did. Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand that document?
I sure did.
Did you sign that document?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Counselor, are you satisfied your client understands his waiver of constitutional rights?
Yes, Judge.
Okay. Mr. Diaz, are you entering into your plea voluntarily this morning?
Yes, ma'am.
Very well. State, is there a plea bargain?
There is, Your Honor. The state is moving to waive the 0.15 enhancement in this case and proceed on a Class B DWI first.
Any objections?
No objection, Your Honor.
Entered.
Your Honor, the agreement is for a $400 fine plus court cost, 12 months deferred adjudication, DWI education course, victim impact panel, TAP evaluation, ignition interlock for at least half the term, and $60 restitution to Texas DPS.
Okay, and how many community service hours?
Your Honor, I don't have to hear my notes. I would ask for 40.
Okay. Is this everyone's understanding of the plea bargain agreement?
Judge, it is, if I may address the court regarding the ignition interlock after, I would like to do that, Judge.
Yeah, this is the time.
Okay, Judge, if I may, my client has completed a DWI education course as well as a victim impact panel course, which we have emailed to the state, which I would like to provide to the court.
Okay.
The other thing, Judge, is that if you notice, the offense date on this case was about a year ago. It was in April. My client has been on interlock this whole time. He did have one minor violation in September. There was a low BRAC. We were unable to have an actual hearing on that matter. And so no evidence was ever provided to the court as far as our position on that, Judge. All that happened was that you ordered antabuse, which he has been taking faithfully this whole time. We would just ask the court to take that into consideration when determining what would be reasonable time on an interlock device. Since he's already been on for a year, as you know, Judge, it affects not only his finances, but also his business. He's a personal trainer and drives quite a bit and has clients in car quite a bit. So we would ask, Judge, in lieu of half the term, we would ask that there be no interlock. If the court does feel like interlock is still appropriate at this time, we would ask maybe 3 months and then ask to come back and reconsider if there's no violations, Judge. And so that was just the thing I wanted to make the court aware of, because he has been on for quite a bit of time and hasn't had I would say any violations. He did have one, but we were unable to provide any evidence or proof to the court about what actually transpired.
Okay.
So I wanted to make you aware of that, Judge. And so we're asking if we could do no interlock or 3 months and revisit this, whatever the court deems appropriate. But I told my client that I would make sure that that he had been on for over a year at this point in time.
Okay, I understand. I mean, everybody that has on the everyone that has a DWI in County Court 12 is indeed on some kind of monitoring device. And however long you guys are preparing your case, that is not the court's business. That's on you guys. So he is pleading today. So ignition interlock is going to be part of that plea bargain. It's going to be half of his term, which I order for everyone. Like I want your client to feel the pinch of making the decision to drink and drive. Like when he made the decision to drink and drive, was he a trainer at that time?
Yes, Judge.
Yes. So that's why you do not make the decision to drink and drive, because it's going to be a costly thing in your life. You're going to get arrested. You're going to have to hire a lawyer. You're going to have to pay a lot of money, loss of reputation. I want people to think about that, and I want them to not make the decision to drink and drive. So if you make that decision and you're in County Court 12, I want it to be like, hey, this was so unpleasant. I don't ever want to do that again. Mr. Diaz, do you want to go through that again?
No, ma'am. No. Not at all.
Yeah. That is the bottom line. Like I'm balancing over here your constitutional protections, but the safety of the community. I don't want people to make that decision because that is a costly decision in our community that has killed a lot of people. In 2021, 57 people were killed in DWIs, right? DWIs are 75% of my docket. So no, Mr. Diaz will have the ignition unlock on his vehicle for 6 months, half the term of probation. And if he does well, like you just said, in 6 months, you can present, or probation will present in order to me that he's done well to have to turn in, then I'll sign. I'll be very happy to sign that document to get the ignition and lock removed.
Thank you, Judge.
Good. All right. Anything else from either side?
Not from the state.
Okay.
Nothing
All
else,
right.
Your Honor.
Mr. Diaz, I see you've made a plea bargain for deferred adjudication. Let me explain that deferred adjudication is a special type of probation where if you do very well and successfully complete this probation, this case could ultimately be dismissed against you. However, if you violate any of these terms, I could call you back to court, I can revoke the probation, and I can sentence you up to the full range of punishment. Do you understand this, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
You still wish to move forward?
Yes, ma'am.
How do you plead to this charge?
No contest, right?
No contest? Very well. The court accepts your plea of no contest. Finding has been voluntarily and intelligently entered into, and I'll set punishment as follows. We're going to move forward on a DWIB, a $400 fine, court costs, 12 months of deferred adjudication, a DWI education class, which I understand has already been done, a VIP class also done, a TAP evaluation, ignition interlock for half the term, 40 hours of community service, $60 to DPS, and $40 supervisory fee. Is there anything else from either side?
Nothing from the defense, Judge.
Okay, there's nothing else from either side. Sir, I have followed your plea bargaining agreement. You do not have my permission to appeal this. Mr. Diaz, I'm going to put you, well, you and your attorney are together, in the breakout room with Mr. Charles Kimbrough. He's the probation officer for County Court 12. He's going to go over a few things of probation with you. Okay, I'm just looking for a little joint button. Thank you, Counselor, for coming on, taking care of this matter. Everyone is excused. Good luck to you, Mr. Diaz.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. All right, everyone is excused. All right, so the next one up is Julio Munoz. 2 cases. I understand one of them is an MTR. One of them is an MTR.
Correct, Judge.
Yes.
I don't have anything on the file. Like I don't have a plea on the file. Which one is an MTR?
It is 674585 is the MTR.
Oh, there is nothing written on the file. I don't have the plea at all. Let's see here. Charles must be in the breakout room. We're gonna need Charles, you guys, to do the MTR anyway. So this case was done in jail court with Judge Shelton. Let's get probation. Let's set that one aside now because we're gonna need Charles for that MTR. Let's move to Adam Digdon. Everybody ready on that one? Adam Kyle Digdon.
Stay ready.
Defense is ready, Judge.
Okay, very well. So at this time, just let me know when Charles gets out with her. At this time, the court will call the case of Adam Carl Digdon, cause number 690906. Would each side state their name and who they represent for the record, please?
Jonathan Alvarado for the state.
Kim Roundtree for Mr. Digdon.
Okay. Good morning, Mr. Digdon. How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing well.
Are you the same Adam Carl Digdon who's been charged with the DWI?
Yes, I am.
Are you a U.S. citizen, sir?
Yes, I am, Your Honor.
Have you had an opportunity to discuss this case with your lawyer?
Yes, I have.
And counselor, are you satisfied your client is competent enough to move forward in the plea this morning?
I am, Judge.
Mr. Digdon, did you get an opportunity to go over a document entitled Defendant's Waiver of Constitutional Rights and Court's Admonishments?
Yes, I did.
Did you go over that document with your lawyer?
Yes, I did.
Did you understand it?
Yes, I did.
And did you sign that document?
I did.
Counselor, are you satisfied your client understands his waiver of constitutional rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Digdon, are you entering into your plea voluntarily this morning?
Yes, I am.
Very well. State, is there a plea bargain?
There is, Your Honor. The state is moving. Actually, there's no enhancement in this case. Sorry. Your Honor, the agreement is for a $500 fine plus court cost, 12 months deferred adjudication, the DWI education course, the victim impact panel, TAP evaluation, ignition interlock for at least half the term, and 48 community service hours.
Is this everyone's understanding of the plea bargain agreement?
Yes, Your Honor.
Very well. Mr. Digdon, I see you've taken a plea bargain for deferred adjudication. Let me explain that deferred adjudication is a special type of probation where if you do very well and successfully complete this probation, this case can ultimately be dismissed against you. However, if you violate any terms of this probation, I could call you back to court, I could revoke the probation, and I can sentence you up to the full range of punishment. Do you understand this?
I understand, Your Honor.
You still wish to move forward?
I do.
How do you plead to this charge?
No contest.
No contest, very well. The court accepts your plea of no contest. Punishment voluntarily and intelligently entered into. And I'll set punishment as follows. We're going to move forward with a $500 fine, court costs, 12 months of deferred adjudication, DWI education class, the VIP class, a TAP evaluation, ignition interlock for half the term, 48 hours of community service, and I'll set the supervisory fee at $40. Is there anything else from either side?
Not from the state.
Not from the defense, Judge.
If there's nothing else from either side, sir, I have followed your plea bargain agreement. You do not have my permission to appeal this. Mr. Digdon, I'm going to put you in a breakout room with Mr. Charles Kimbrough. He's the probation officer for County Court 12. He's going to go over a few things of probation with you. Counselor, did you want to go into that breakout room also?
Your Honor, I would like to remain in here. I have one other plea.
Okay, very well. Good luck to you, Mr. Digdon. Just wait for the little Zoom button. Okay, very well. Everyone is excused.
Thank you.
Tim, the next one, Elliot Wiley, did he finish his paperwork?
Yes, Judge.
Okay, very well. Okay. Okay. At this time, the court will call the case of Elliot Wiley, cause number 695316. Would each side state their name and who they represent for the record, please?
Jonathan Alvarado for the state.
Tim Roundtree for Mr. Wiley.
Okay. Good morning, Mr. Wiley. How are you doing?
Doing good, Your Honor.
Very good. Are you the same Elliot Wiley who's been charged with the DWI?
Yes.
Are you a U.S. citizen, sir?
Yes, I am.
Have you had an opportunity to discuss this case with your lawyer?
I did, Your Honor.
And counselor, are you satisfied your client is competent enough to move forward in the plea this morning?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Wiley, did you get an opportunity to go over a document entitled Defendant's Waiver of Constitutional Rights and Court's Admonishments?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you go over that document with your lawyer?
I did.
Did you understand that document?
I did.
And did you sign that document?
Yes.
Counselor, are you satisfied your client understands his waiver of constitutional rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Wiley, are you entering into your plea voluntarily this morning?
I am.
Very well. State, is there a plea bargain?
There is, Judge. The state is waiving the 0.15 enhancement in this case and proceeding on a DWI first class B.
Any objections?
No, Your Honor.
Entered.
Agreement is for $500 fine plus court cost, 12 months deferred adjudication, the DWI education course, the victim impact panel, TAP evaluation, 40 community service hours, and ignition interlock for at least half the term.
Is this everyone's understanding of the plea bargain agreement?
Yes, Your Honor.
Very well. Mr. Wiley, I see you've taken a plea bargain for deferred adjudication. Let me explain that deferred adjudication is a special type of probation where if you do very well and successfully complete this probation, this case could ultimately be dismissed against you. However, if you violate any terms of this probation, I could call you back to court, I could revoke the probation, and I could sentence you up to the full range of punishment. Do you understand this, sir?
I do, Your Honor.
You still wish to move forward?
Yes.
How do you plead to this charge?
No contest.
No contest, very well. The court accepts your plea of no contest. It's been voluntarily and intelligently entered into. And I'll set punishment as follows. We're going to move forward on a DWIB, $500 fine, court costs, 12 months of deferred adjudication, DWI education class, the VIP class, a TAP evaluation, ignition and lock for half the term, 40 hours of community service, and I'll set supervisory fee at $40. Is there anything else from either side?
No, Judge.
Yes, Your Honor. Two things. Mr. Wiley, will you allow him to make a donation at an hourly rate on the community service hours?
Yes, the court does work with 3 nonprofits. Booker can send you guys those forms, and I think each of those can be paid online. And you know, Tim, that if Mr. Wiley has been vaccinated, the court will give him 24 hours of credit towards the 40 hours assessed. And if you've been boosted, I'll give you an extra 5. So altogether, he could earn up to 29 hours of credit towards the 40 hours in his plea. That goes for anyone. That's just a standard policy in County Court 12. I do believe getting vaccinated is a community effort.
Thank you, Judge. And then my other question is, Mr. Wiley lives in Wilson County. However, he works in Bexar County, and he would actually like to, and he would like to report in Bexar County if he could, because he's here every day. Would that be permissible?
Yeah, I'm gonna write, thank you for letting us know that he resides in Wilson County, but he can report that. I don't know if this case is this case even transferable anyway, Charles? You're muted. You're muted. You unmute yourself.
Okay, I'm sorry, Judge. It's not necessary to transfer a judge because he's in a neighboring county.
Okay.
So he can report in person.
Okay, so reside, okay. All right, I'll just notate the file that he resides in Wilson County, but he'll still be just reporting as usual. All right, anything else?
That's all I have, Your Honor.
Very well. If there's nothing else, Mr. Wiley, I have followed your plea bargaining agreement. You do not have my permission to appeal this. Mr. Wiley, I'm going to put you in a breakout room with Mr. Kimbrough. He's the probation officer for County Court 12. He's going to go over a few things of probation with you. Tim, that you want to go into that breakout room also?
No, Your Honor, but thank you.
Very well, no problem. All right, everyone is excused. Thank you, Counselor, for coming on and taking care of this. Good luck to you, Mr. Wiley.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Judge, before Charles go, did you want to use them for the MTR?
Oh, yes. The MTR case, Charles, that harassment case, I didn't do that MTR. That I guess that was done in jail court. I was just wondering why nothing was written on the phone. Okay. All right, so tell me what that he picked up another case. So we're going to do the MTR, and then we're going to take care of the new case also, guys.
Correct, Judge.
Okay. All right. You guys ready?
We are ready,
ready.
Judge. Thank you.
Okay, here we go. So at this time, the court will call the case of Julio Munoz, cause number 674585. Would each attorney state their name and who they represent for the record, please?
Jonathan Alvarado for the state.
Kathy Compton for Mr. Munoz, Your Honor.
Good morning, Mr. Munoz. How are you doing, sir?
Good morning. I'm doing fine. How are you doing?
I'm doing very well. Thank you for asking. Are you the same Julio Munoz who's been charged with harassment that is now in MTR?
Yes.
Okay. Let me swear you in, sir. This is an MTR. Could you raise your right hand? You swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
You can lower your hand. Okay. Mr. Munoz, I must advise you that the state has filed an MTR against you in this case, and under the laws of the state of Texas, you can be charged up to a $2,000 fine and be confined up to 180 days in the Bexar County Jail. Do you understand this?
Yes.
You still wish to move forward?
Yes, ma'am.
State which violation are we moving forward on?
Your Honor, we are moving forward on violation number 3.
Okay.
And that violation is on or about the first day of March 2023 in Bexar County, Texas. The defendant, Julio Munoz, did then and there fail to obtain and keep gainful employment in a lawful occupation as directed by the court and/or supervision officer in violation of condition number 3.
Mr. Munoz, do you plead true or not true to that violation?
True.
Okay, true. All right. Is there an agreement?
Your Honor, the agreement is for a $0 fine. It was for verification, Judge. It's a $0 fine plus court costs, 71 days Bexar County Jail with credit for 71 days served. We'd ask the time and money rent concurrent and the judgment be satisfied. And Your Honor, that is also the agreement on the new case, just as well.
The new case is also, so let's just get this on the record. In the new case, 703716. Could you guys state that what is the agreement for that case?
Yes, Your Honor. The agreement on this case is also a $0 fine plus court costs, 71 days Bexar County Jail with credit for 71 days served. We ask the time running concurrent and judgment be satisfied. Excuse me.
Mr. Munoz is 703. Well, let's do the first. Let's do 674588. In that case, sir, how do you plead to this charge? Well, no, sorry, you had already plead true. So let me move forward with that. The court accepts your plea of true upon it's been voluntarily and intelligently entered into. And I'll move forward with the punishment. We're going to revoke the probation. There's going to be a $0 fine, court costs, 71 days in the Bexar County Jail, credit for time served, money, time to run concurrent, and the judgment is satisfied. And cause number is 703716. How do you plead in that case, sir?
No contest.
No contest. Very well. The court accepts your plea of no contest. Fine has been voluntarily and intelligently entered into, and also punishment in that case as $0 fine, court costs, 71 days in the Bexar County Jail, credit for time served, money, time to run concurrent, and the judgment is also satisfied. Is there anything else from either side?
Not from the state.
Nothing from the defense, Your Honor. Thank you.
There's nothing else from either side. Sir, I have followed your agreement in both cases. You do not have my permission to appeal this. Mr. Munoz, if you do not have anything else there in jail holding you, you should be let out later today, okay? So good luck to you, Mr. Munoz. Thank you, Counselor, for coming on, taking care of this matter. Everyone is excused.
Thank you.
All right, so let's move to, we have one more.
Mr. Munoz, you notify the detention officer that you're done with court for today and you're free to go back. Thank you, sir.
Hey, Judge, I have a quick question.
Yes.
Me and Jonathan filled out some obstruction paperwork, and the box was accidentally left checked that said that the defendant would not be able to petition the court for an order of non-disclosure upon completion. Is that something that we'd be able to read onto the record that she would be able to, or do we need to do a new set of paperwork and bring her back on a different day?
I mean, it's really what I read on the file that the clerks input into the plea bargain that's going sent over to probation.
Okay.
So you could just say it for the record, but if I don't write it, it doesn't really matter. But we
Okay.
can just to be sure you can get it on the record, okay?
Okay, thanks, Judge.
You're on this Navarro case?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, all right. So at this time, the court will call the case of Veronica Navarro, call 693476. Would each side state their name and who they represent for the record, please?
Jonathan Alvarado for the state.
Ryan Arnett for Ms. Navarro.
Okay, all right, here we go. Good morning, Ms. Navarro. How are you doing?
Very good, thank you. Good morning.
There she is. Are you to say Veronica Navarro has been charged with a DWI?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you a U.S. citizen, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Have you had an opportunity to discuss this case with your attorney?
Yes, ma'am.
And counselor, are you satisfied your client is competent enough to move forward in the plea this morning?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Navarro, have you got an opportunity to go over a document entitled Defendant's Waiver of Constitutional Rights and Court's Admonishments?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you go over that document with your lawyer?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand that document?
Yes, I did. Yes.
Did you sign that document?
Yes, ma'am.
Counselor, are you satisfied your client understands her waiver of constitutional rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Navarro, are you entering into your plea voluntarily this morning?
Yes, ma'am.
Very well. State, is there a plea bargain?
There is, Your Honor. The state is abandoning count 1 of the information and proceeding on count 2 of the information, obstruction of a highway by intoxication.
Any objections?
No objections.
Entered.
Your Honor, the agreement is for a $400 fine plus court cost, 12 months deferred adjudication, DWI education course, victim impact panel, TAP evaluation, ignition interlock for at least half the term, 40 community service hours, and $60 in restitution to Texas DPS.
All right. Is this everyone's understanding of the plea bargain agreement?
Yes, Your Honor. However, after talking to my client, we will be asking for the PAM device, and an affidavit of non-driving should be filed on Friday, May 19th with the court.
Okay, very well. Anything else?
No, Your Honor. Other than that, that is the agreement.
Okay, very well. Ms. Navarro, I see you've taken a plea bargain for deferred adjudication. Let me explain that deferred adjudication is a special type of probation where if you do very well and successfully complete this probation, this case could ultimately be dismissed against you. However, if you violate any terms of this probation, I could call you back to court, I could revoke the probation, and I could sentence you up to the full range of punishment. Do you understand this?
Yes, Your Honor.
You still wish to move forward?
Yes.
How do you plead to this charge?
Guilty.
Yes. The court accepts your plea of guilty and it's been voluntarily and intelligently entered into. And I'll set punishment as follows. We're going to move forward with count 2, obstruction of a highway, a $400 fine, court costs, 12 months of deferred adjudication, DWI education class, a VIP class, a TAP evaluation, PAM device for half the term, affidavit of non-driving to come, 40 hours of community service, $60 for DPS, and I'll set $40 for the supervisory fee. Is there anything else from either side?
No, Judge.
I've already taken those classes.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, very well. Thank you for letting me know. I will notate the file that those classes have been done, okay?
Also, in the past, you had mentioned I could get some credit for service hours if I was COVID vaccinated. Yes, ma'am. Will I still get credit for that?
Yes, that's the
Okay,
standard
great.
policy for County Court 12. If you have your back card, just make a copy, give it to the probation officer or your attorney, and he'll make sure it gets to probation. They know it's a standard order in County Court 12 that you will get 24 hours of credit, extra 5 if you've been boosted. Okay, that just goes for anyone. All right.
Okay, and at the end of my deferred adjudication, will I be able to petition the
non-disclosure?
You would get that
Yes.
discussion you said on record, Ryan?
Yes, Your Honor. Just to be clear, the obstruction paperwork does have the box checked next to not allowing the defendant to petition the court for an order of non-disclosure. With an agreement from the prosecutor, we have agreed that the defendant, Veronica Navarro, should be able to petition the court for an order of non-disclosure upon successful completion of her deferred adjudication.
And that is correct, Your Honor. That is correct.
Okay. Court has no problem with that at all. Okay, anything else, attorneys?
Nothing else from the defense, Your Honor.
Okay. If there's nothing else from either side, ma'am, I followed your plea bargaining agreement. You do not have my permission to appeal this. I'm going to put you in a breakout room with Mr. Charles Kimbrough. He's going to go over a few things of probation with you. Counselor, did you want to go into that breakout?
No, Your Honor.
I think you need to get down here, Ryan.
What's that?
Your client is in custody. He's getting ready to be sent over to the jail.
Down in the courtroom?
Yes.
Okay.
Now morning, like because court is going to end at noon, and then Steve's just going to send him over to the jail unless you get down
This
there.
is the first I'm hearing about it, Your Honor. I'll be down there as soon as possible.
His name is Robert Clark, by the way. Calls number 692470. 692470.
Yes,
Robert
Your Honor.
Clark. Okay, very well. All right. Everyone is excused. Thank you, Counselor, for coming on taking care of this matter. Everyone is excused. Good luck to you, Ms. Navarro. All right. I think that's all for the police for today, Booker.
Yes, yes, that's
It's
correct.
11:52. I do have a meeting at noon. We do have a lot more blocks I see on this Zoom, though. What's going on?
Ryan's about to reset some of his cases.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. By some, you mean 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10?
Most, but Nell also still needs to confer as well.
Okay. All right. Ryan, I think that you should get down here and take care of this matter before Steve sends your guy over to jail, and then you can go back and jump on that Zoom and take care of the rest of the matters.
Yes, Your Honor. I'm on my way down to the courtroom right now.
All right. Thank you.
Hey, John, you're good.
All right, so I'm gonna go confer with Nell. And if y'all need me, just bring me out.
Will do.
Okay, thank you.
No problem.
So does that mean they're gonna reset the court maybe? Or after one?
We'll see what happens.
For my court, for my hearing?
Yeah, we're just waiting for your attorney. Give us a moment.
Okay, you got it.
Mr. Booker,
Yes.
do I need to come back at 1 or
No,
do I just?
just hold on a moment.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure I didn't miss anything.
No, ma'am. We'll be with you shortly.
Hi, Judge.
Charles, were you talking to me?
Yes, ma'am. Can I meet with you in a breakout room real quick?
Okay, all right. Let's jump in the breakout room. Just bring me in, Charles, but into your breakout room.
Judge, I sent you a text.
Here you did? Okay.
Thank you.
Wait.
Melissa Feaster.
Yes, sir.
All right, ma'am, your court date is going to be reset to June 13th.
Okay. And I have to show up in person to this one, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'll be there. So we're not doing no Zoom meeting somewhere, right?
No, ma'am.
Okay, I'll be there. Thank you.
No problem. Have a good one.
You too. Bye.
Andres Espinosa.
Yes, Booker.
All right, sir, your court date has been reset to hold on. June 14th. You're free to log off.
Okay, appear in person or?
That'll be in person.
Okay, thank you.
No problem.
June 14th, all right, thank you.
Michael,
Yes, sir.
you know your case number?
I'm sorry, sir. Can you repeat that again?
Your case number.
No, sir. I don't remember my case number.
Okay, I'm gonna recall you next Friday. Your attorney said that he's gonna get a hold of you and you're supposed to be taking a plea next Friday. So,
Friday?
yes.
Okay.
You're free to log off. Your attorney will be getting a hold of you later on.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Have a good one.
Goodbye.
Booker, are the DAs are still conferring?
Yes.
Okay, I'll go back to my cave. Just don't let them quit without knowing I'm in there, please.
No, we know that you're here.
Okay, thanks.
Talon Walker. So your court date has been reset to June 15th. You're free to log off. Mr. Ortega,
Yes, sir, Mr. Booker.
did you need to talk to your attorney?
If she's here, I've been waiting here for a while. I hadn't seen her on here. I don't know if she's
Yeah,
if she's available.
she's talking with the state, but I got to get this Zoom ended. Judge has somewhere else to be. I'll have her to give you a call. I'm gonna reset your court date to June 15th.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Not a problem. And I'll let her know to give you a call today.
Yes, sir.
Alrighty,
You said the 15th, right, sir?
that's correct.
What time is going to be the same time?
9 a.m.
In person?
Correct.
Alrighty, thank you, sir.
No problem. William Wagner.
Yes, sir.
Sorry, I'm gonna reset your court date to June 16th.
June 16th, 9 a.m. in person.
Correct.
All right, sounds good. Appreciate it.
No problem. You're free to log off.
I appreciate it, sir. Have a good day.
You too. Lisa Smith.
Okay then. Yes.
Hey, I'm gonna give your case a short reset to next Friday. And I'm gonna have your attorney to reach out to you and give you a call.
Okay. Thank you.
Not a problem. You're free to log off now.
Okay.
Justin Avalos. All right, sir. I'm gonna reset your court date to June 13th. And you're free to log off, sir. Yes, ma'am. No.
Hi, Booker.
I reset your people. If you want to come down to my office, I can give you all your resets.
Okay. And okay, is Maria there?
No.
Maria Fernandez? She was in the hallway before.
She may still be in the hallway.
Okay. And so come to your office, but Sergio Rodriguez is my client as well.
Mr. Rodriguez,
Yes.
I know what's going on with this case.
He just has to complete the community service and then it'll be dismissed.
You got that, sir?
No, I'm actually out of town and I will be going in town on Thursday and I'll be going to go give the community service.
Okay, the sooner you get it done, the sooner your case is gonna get dismissed. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right, I'm gonna give you to the end of the month, May 31st, to get it all done and complete so that we can get your dismissal.
Yes, sir. Appreciate
All right,
it.
thank
No
you.
problem.
So did you say 5:31?
Yeah,
Okay. And then I'll be right down.
okay, sounds good.
All right, and I have to recall the warrant on a guy who's coming at 2:00.
It sounds good.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
We all good, Booker?
Yeah, you're good.
Did we hear about, to hear back about that case that Sean Brown's office was emailing us about?
Yeah, I'll let you know about it a little bit later on. We'll see what Judge wants to do.
Okay. All right, yeah, just let me know.
All right, we'll do.
Thanks. See ya.
All right, have a good one.
Okay, sir. Welcome back.
Thank you, sir. And I'll get that paperwork over to Judge today.
Okay, thank you. She says she's going to be in the office this afternoon and sign it all. So it's a lot. She's got quite a bit.
Okay, I'll get it to her.
All right. Thanks, Booker.